Hello, I'm Carrie with Woodinville Wine Blog, and today I'm excited to debut the Gard Vintners miniature to-go tasting kits. I'm super excited, and they were very kind to comp us or gift us each a set, one for me and one for Jen, because I have been a little tired of virtual tastings and I haven't signed up for a lot lately because a lot of them make you buy 5 bottles of wine. To participate in the tasting, well, I can't have 4 or 5 friends over in my house right now because of the pandemic. So can I really open up 5 bottles of wine to enjoy with the tasting and then cork them and drink them over the next couple days? Nah, I shouldn't be drinking that much. So Gard Vintners came out with this little solution of adorable little tiny tasting bottles. And they would like them back when you're done, so I'll go drop mine off. And I think you get like a $5 credit, if I'm not mistaken, if you can bring them back towards a purchase of a big bottle of wine. So let's see what's in here. There's a little tasting note kit, cutest little bottles. And I actually did not think to bring a wine glass up with me, so I'm going to very classily drink right out of the little bottles for you. Okay. The first one, these are Wine Club Favorites tasting experience, and the first one is a Sauvignon Blanc. Let's see if I can find it. This is, oh, that's the Riesling. Cute. So 2 whites and 3 reds. And I'm a huge fan of Gard Vintners whites in particular. Sauvignon Blanc 2019. It is from Royal Slope AVA, Lawrence Vineyards, La Reina Blanca Vineyard, and they only made 125 cases. That is not a lot. It says it's fermented 100% in barrel, of which 25% was new French oak. I love that because I don't want it to be too oaky. Now pretend I have a wine glass like a classy person and a wine expert would have. Okay, they poured these fresh for me a couple nights ago, and they were very, very concerned that I wasn't going to drink them for a couple days. Today's Saturday, because they said they're not going to be quite as good if you wait another day or so. So imagine I had this in I really should get a glass so that this can open up properly. I'm not a fan of tasting things on camera because what if I had a bad reaction like, which I didn't, that was good. Or what if I was like, oh, this is great. No, not a fan of that. The second tasting, oh, good. It's the Riesling, well, which I already looked at. It's the Grand Class Reserve, 100% Riesling, also from Royal Slope AVA. Lawrence Vineyards. It's from Corfu Crossing Vineyard, and they only made 47 minuscule tiny cases of this. Now, after I turn off the camera, I promise I'm going to go get a proper wine glass to put these in. And since it's Saturday night and I've just had some pizza, and I'm going to watch some Netflix or Amazon Prime with my boyfriend and enjoy all these fully in a proper wine glass. Something that I had to explain to some family members from California when they came up to Washington to visit. I brought them some Riesling. Forget which winery it was, and they were panicking that the Riesling was going to be sweet. I'm like, no, in Washington we like to make dry Rieslings that are refreshing and not sweet and gross. Ah. Number 3 of the little tastings is the Dawn. Aha, there it is, the 2017 Dawn. It is a 77% Cab Sauv, 13% Syrah, 6% Cab Franc, 2% Merlot, and 2% Malbec. Royal Slope AVA, of course, Lawrence Vineyards, and Scarline, Solaxin, Laura Lee Vineyard, and Corfu Crossing Vineyards. Okay, that is the Dawn, and I cannot remember what the Dawn is named after. Is it the father, the grandpa? I'm guessing the grandpa. And I just spilled on my tasting notes. Cheers. Oh, I remember. I've tasted the Dawn before. One of my favorites. And now we move on to the 2017 Cabernet Sauvignon. Yay! Which Washington is well known for, our awesome Cab Sauvs. This one is 83% Cab Sauv, but they've mixed in 10% Cab Franc, a little splash of 7% Merlot to make it softer. Royal Slope AVA, Lawrence Vineyards, Corfu Crossing, and Laura Lee Vineyards, 746 cases. Yay! That way they won't sell out for a little while and you can be sure to get some. This would have been good with the pizza that I just ate from VV Pizzeria. but I didn't have the good sense to open it yet and pour it into a proper wine glass. These bottles are so cute. So imagine if you order these from Gard Vintners and you go pick them up in the Woodinville tasting room. You bring them home, you sign up for a virtual tasting, and you get to taste along, probably with the winemaker or whoever's doing virtual tastings. This way you don't have to have giant bottles open. I love this. Oh, I'm so excited. This is a wine many of you may not have tasted. It's the 2017 Vaucluse. I can't think of any other Vaucluses from Woodinville, but let me know if there are. It's a 75% Syrah, 25% Grenache, one of my favorite grapes, Royal Slope, AVA, Lawrence Vineyards, Kofru Crossing, and Scarlene Vineyards, 238 cases. Again, not a lot. This is fermented in 95% stainless steel and 5% concrete with 12.5% whole clusters, and then aged in 75% New French oak for 22 months. Wow. Okay, Vaucluse. Nice. I promise to go pour this into a proper glass and let it breathe for about 5 minutes before I start drinking all of these by myself. But I'm not home alone. Haha. I am here with a beer drinker. Wow. I would say I'm going to give these another visit when I'm off camera. The Dawn was my favorite, but the Vaucluse is pretty amazing. Awesome. And I like white wines any time of year. Summer, winter, whatever. Thanks for watching. That was my little sneak peek of the cute little bottles at Gard Vintners. Be sure to jump online and order your own for a tasting. And thank you for the gift, Gard Vintners. And I will see you online if you want to see more of our local Woodinville wine info. You can follow us at Woodinville Wine Blog. We're on Twitter once in a while, Pinterest, hardly ever, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And we also have another wine blog if you're curious at Lake Chelan Wine Blog. And we're on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube over there too. Thanks for watching and happy Saturday.